Hello, my name is Krzysztof Kowalczyk, and today I wanted to show you how to add small details, small textures on a base. Here we have a base that is partially painted. It has base colors and it's painted with washes, so we have all the shadows in the recesses, and we can use now we can use brighter colors, brighter gray, brown colors to enhance the feeling of all those stones sticking out, and to add scratches and texture, and to use all the details that we have on this base. So first let's focus on those parts. So using dots only with the tip of the brush, we can add small dots just to enhance the feeling. At start it won't cover that much, but it will be visible a little. So focus on the outline of the stone. Do the dots only random. Sometimes you can add maybe some scratches, some lines, just enhance the texture of the rock. If you will see look at photos of rocks of different terrains, it always is very random. So don't worry about placing a dot in the wrong place. Just enjoy the process. It's good to work on bigger surface, so you can also work on on all the rocks, just to generate the feeling, and you will give the paint the occasion to dry out. So when working with more highlights, we won't operate on wet paint. Okay, so now let's add a little more highlight. So as earlier, we focus only close to the edges of those rocks, not the middle. Sometimes you can add such streaks, maybe dots in the middle, but not too many. We want to outline all the rocks, just to make them more visible. Also, we don't want to overpaint all the cool shadows that are visible after the wash. It's partially just like edge highlighting, but only with small dots. Only with small. It's just like maybe like stripling, but with a sharp brush, with only the tip. Add more paint. For this, I encourage to use a more worn paintbrush, because you don't want to destroy your good brush for this. So I've left those three rocks unpainted, so you will see the difference. Also, this piece want to be painted. So with each highlight, focus more on the edges. Sometimes you want to accent some shadows, just to add a feeling that they are deeper. It's a fast technique, more controlled, and not like the dry brush, because the dry brush will highlight all the pieces that are sticking out, and here we can add in a controlled way more texture, more scratches, and it will look more natural. More highlights. So try focusing on the edges. And also add small lines, just cracks in the rocks. So you can see things are it's beginning to shape up. You will have some places that can have deep recesses. You can accent it by outlining those elements. But try to do it freely, mostly at random. So for highlights I've added, it's not grey, it's a creamy color, something like birch, Bleached Bone from Games Workshop paints. But adding warm colors to the cold stones will make them more whole with the green foliage that is painted on the base, because we'll have more warm colors in general. And almost the final highlights, just on the round edges, where we will see them more. Maybe those places have more usage, maybe they are more prone to be scratched. You can see only small dots with the tip of the brush. Okay. So here you can see the difference. Here we made the dot highlights on those 4 stones, and here we haven't worked on, so you can see the difference in contrast, how all the stones pop out. You can see all the shadows even clearly. So this is a fast way to add texture, to accent with dots. More of this kind of techniques you can find on my Patreon. I encourage you to visit it, and maybe it will be interesting for you. I will present more such tricks and cool ways to paint.